Hi, I'm Mark and today I'm going to be comparing the Bose Quiet Comfort 35-2s and the Sony WH-100X M3s. Now both of these are wireless noise cancelling headphones, primarily made for like aeroplanes and travelling, and that's sort of the market they're based for. So if you're travelling a lot and you want to get rid of the noise of the plane or just want to focus on your work, putting these on will cancel out everyone around you, plane noise, other people talking, and just those annoying noises that you hear, or the constant drone of travel. So Bose have actually been sort of the king in this market for ages now, with their wired and wireless versions of the noise cancelling. So they've recently brought out the second generation, which have Google Assistant built in. They've got fast charging now, and they've just refined them a little bit more. Now Sony also aren't new to this market, but have always been that just bit behind Bose. But with these new ones, they're actually maybe a step ahead. So these also have Google Assistant built in. They've also got all the noise cancelling features, and they've got an app where you can adjust the noise cancellation as well, which is a huge benefit, I think. These can quick charge as well. One of the benefits of the Sonys is that it's 30 hours of playback on the built-in battery compared to the 20 hours that you get on the Bose. Both pretty impressive and will easily last you a flight. I know they both have quick charge, but I know for a fact that if you charge these for 10 minutes, you get about 5 hours of use out of them, which is pretty incredible. Imagine if you're just traveling on a short haul flight for work, and you just quickly plug them in 10 minutes before you leave for the airport, you will easily be able to last a 5-hour flight with these. So let's get into the Bose. So as you can see, pretty simple box, just open, and you've got the pouch, and then the headphones are just sitting there nice and easily. You've got a little neoprene pocket on the side where you can store the charging cable or the 3.5 to 2.5 millimeter jack, which all of that is included in the box. Now, if you've used Bose headphones, you know that they're comfortable. You know the ear cups are incredibly soft, and they're like, yeah, just really nice to wear, especially if you're on a long haul flight. You've got this little button here, which is actually one of the best parts about these headphones, about the Bose headphones in general actually, and definitely one of the ups compared to the Sonys. So with this button here, you just flick it once and it will turn them on. If it's your first time, it automatically goes into pairing mode and you pair with your phone. If you're trying to pair with another device, you just need to push, it will go to halfway, and then you push again and it will sort of spring back into the middle after you've pushed, but it will go into then pairing mode again, which I think that's brilliant. I personally also think the Bose look a little bit better. They look a bit sleeker, they don't look as big or bulky on your head. A few of the points is that it's got plus and minus for your volume. You've got your assistant button there for Google Assistant, and I believe you can also work Siri if you're using an iPhone, or you can get this Google Assistant app and actually link it through there. You've then got your 2.5 jack and your noise cancelling, so you can actually adjust how much noise cancelling is working and not working on here, as well as you've got your just micro USB port to charge them. Now they've actually changed the material a little bit just to make it a little bit better at wearing. Now I had some Bose headphones quite a while ago, and the cups on them did actually start to fade fairly quickly when I started working out in them. So it may, if you're looking at these for working out, just be aware that the cups on these might wear a little bit faster if you're sweating in them or going for a run and they're moving around on your head quite a bit rather than just sitting on a plane. So overall, really nice, really comfy on the head, and block out incredible amount of sound. They also sound very good, which is a good point of these headphones, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So onto the Sonys. So again, pretty similar unboxing experience, just a flap of card, and you've got again a hard case in there. You've then got the accent zip that goes with the colour of headphones that you've got. So, and that's how they're packaged inside. So no compartment over here to store the wires in, but they have sort of made a little triangle in the middle of where the space in the headphones for all the cables and things. All the same cables, other than it's a 3.5 to 3.5 jack in here, and is also a right angle jack, which I think is a plus. Not necessarily the right angle, but the 3.5 to 3.5 just makes it that much easier to find and purchase one if you lose it, or just need multiple ones in different locations. They also include this, which a lot of people don't know. It's just for flights. You don't necessarily need this on flights now. A lot of people use the iPads and things, but I think it's a pro that they just put it in there. I don't think it costs much. It's very plasticky. You can tell it's cheap, but it's a nice benefit that it's got a little space in there. Put it in there, forget about it. You don't need to use it. You don't need to have it. Now, headphones again fold up very similarly to the Bose, and on here you've got your input, which is a 3.5. You've got the on-off button here, so you have to hold that to turn it on-off, and then you've got the noise cancellation button here, which changes the ambient and things as well. And then you can also press that for Google Assistant, so you have to choose whether you want that as a Google Assistant or your noise cancellation. And then you've just got the USB-C port over here for charging, for quick charging. So really limited on the buttons on here, which is nice clean look. They have also got NFC in, so if you've got an NFC built in on your phone, you can put it to there and it will pair automatically. Very easy process. Obviously, unfortunately on iPhones you can't do that, so that's not how mine was set up. Cups again, very comfy at the top, pretty much the same as the Bose. This just feels a little bit more sweat resistant compared to the Bose. Now on this cup you actually have touch controls. So you've got your volume up and down, so you just swipe up to and hold for volume up, and swipe up and down for volume up and down, and then you've got left and right to change tracks, as well as pausing. A nice feature that these have is when you've got them on and you've got noise cancellation, so say if you're on a flight and then a flight attendant asks if you would like a drink, you can put your hand over one of the cups, it will dim the music down and activate the microphone so you can hear easier and hear what the person's saying to you. You can reply and then after take this away. Now I think that's a great feature. I thought it would look a bit awkward when you do it, or how you do it, like you're just touching your ear. The person might not know what you're actually doing, but I actually find it a bit more, it's a bit better than that. It just feels like you're pausing the music, or it almost looks like you're taking the cup off your ear a little bit. So it's quite natural actually. I thought it wouldn't be, but it is. When you try it, it's quite natural and it's pretty instant. You don't have to wait for anything. There's a little beep to tell you it's activated, or if your hand's not in place, it won't beep, so you know that you're not doing it right. You just have to cover it a little bit more. Now, where it does fall down is that there's only one button for the Google Assistant and ambient. I think that's a down. It seems like an afterthought, especially because it's named just noise cancellation / ambient, rather than the Bose, which has a dedicated button for assistant. So little differences, but not much. Now both of these have great noise cancellation. A lot of people are saying the Sony actually has a better one. I personally can't tell a huge difference in terms of noise cancellation. Both very good. You would not be disappointed if you're solely going for just noise cancellation, and that's all you need, you're not going to be disappointed with the Bose, just like you wouldn't be if you went for the Sony. So really, just for that, you can go for either. Where the Sonys take a slight edge in my opinion is they've got a little bit better range in the music, so they're actually high res audio. I don't know how that actually comes through Bluetooth, maybe not, but maybe if you use a 3.5 to 3.5, that's where you get the high frequency response and everything like that. But I just feel like they sound a bit better. The sound stage is a little bit more separated compared to these, and then you also have a lot more functions in the app. So you've got an app where you can control the amount of ambient noise and things like that coming through, so you can actually make it focus on voices. So if you are at work, you can still hear people around you, but you don't have to hear the printer and things like that. You've also got an EQ, so you can set it personalised for your sound rather than just having what comes off the headphones straight away. So for me, this is the choice for me. Both extremely good, but I'd probably pick the Sonys, and I have actually picked the Sonys. These are mine, and these are my brother-in-law's. So he's just got the Bose Quiet Comforts, and I've just got the Sonys. Again, you would not be disappointed with both, but if you've got £300 and you're looking for headphones, these are the two that you really want to test out. These are a bit cheaper, so if you are concerned about how much they cost, maybe just go for the Bose, because the noise cancellation is still just as good. But if you're an audiophile, if you want the best headphones and the best noise cancellation, you've got to get these Sonys. They're brilliant. Anyway, thanks for watching. Well, don't turn off yet. So I've been using these now for around a month since I actually made the video. I know it's terrible, I haven't got around to editing it. I've just been busy. So a few things to note when you're actually using these is the touchpad on one of the cups. Obviously I thought it was great. You can swipe through music, you can double tap to pause and things and move the music up and down the volume. But when you have them on for the gym, if you're doing anything that requires you to move up, sometimes you can brush it. One time I've turned the volume really high and I was like it literally startled me, and obviously when you've got weights in your hand, that's not good. So that's just to bear in mind. If you're buying these solely for gym use, maybe they aren't the best ones. As well, I didn't actually know this until I started using them, and I thought, oh, this is a bit strange. But you can only connect them to one device at a time. So if you've got them paired with your phone and you've got like a smartwatch, or you want to use them on your laptop, you actually have to repair them each time, which can become quite frustrating. I hope this is the sort of thing that can be fixed with a software update, because I believe these are great headphones. They sound great, and the noise cancellation is amazing. But those are just like a few niggly things that I've learned after just 1 month. So hopefully they can sort it. As I say, I still recommend them, but just be aware if you are buying them that you might incur the same things. Anyway, thanks for watching, and more videos to come this year, I promise.